Yo, what is up, everybody? My name is Zane and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be going over a Violet buff that was actually translated from the Taiwan patch notes. I actually got this from a friend who sent me the Korean patch notes link. It was all in Chinese, so I just popped that into Google really quick, and this is the translation that we get onto the Violet. Double Gun Ranger. Yeah, I know the translation's weird, but the change in the skills, increased range of attack. I'm sure this means the not the first skill, just the basic attack range will be increased, because they were talking about how they don't like how the first skill is so strong, so they're probably not going to be buffing that range. Increased base movement speed. That's going to be so good on Violet, because right now, and the developers agreed in their notes, right now Violet has no mobility. All she really is a ton of damage, and her mobility is so lacking that that's the reason she's out of the meta right now, because she really cannot do anything to escape. Passive enhancement. You can see that on the passive. Maybe you can get your first skill back sooner now. That's going to help so much. Again, with her mobility, she'll be able to roll faster. That's going to be a game changer. One skill damage is reduced. Honestly, this is a small price to pay for all the mobility she's getting. I like this a lot. And 2 skill cooling time is shortened. That means that she's going to be dropping those, I don't even know what you call them, grenades onto the enemy. It's like a 90% slow too. It's ridiculous. That will just help out so much with her kit. And even though they're nerfing the damage on the first skill, I think this is going to be a massive buff for Violet, just increasing her overall movement and mobility. She can stay further away from enemies for longer. That's going to be a massive buff. It's going to make her almost like a Lindis type thing, where she can maybe never be caught and just keep weaving around, because her movement speed is so fast and she's getting those roll refreshes constantly due to that passive buff. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little explanation. And today, actually, I forgot to record the draft, so we're not even going to be going into the draft for this specific game, which is my bad, of course. But yeah, I just hope you guys enjoyed us analyzing that patch notes there that we translated from the Taiwan patch notes. I'm pretty sure they already have it. They also have the Fennec buff thing, the Florentino nerf, that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's definitely going to be pretty good. And yeah, let's get right into this Violet game, where you can see that at 27 seconds you do want to be rolling. That's always what you want to be doing on Violet. That's just so helpful. You get your roll, you get your like double shot, and then you can shoot again when the first skill comes up. Of course, just more damage. It lives at 15 HP there. We actually kind of waste our first skill. It's kind of unfortunate, but who really cares? It's just jungle monsters. Since the Richter helped us anyways, we're going to be finishing faster than usual. Violet's really weird with her jungle clear, to be honest. I never really know how to exactly do it, just because how often she can crit, and those crits can really change up her jungle pathing, in my opinion. So it's never really a super consistent jungle clear like Lindis or Zill or anything, but definitely quite weird. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of those patch notes in the comments below. I'm excited to hear your guys' thoughts on them, because I really think that it is a good change for Violet as a hero in general, because her mobility is just too lacking. You can see at bot, they actually do get a first blood onto the enemy Caphany. She did get through the draft, like, because our team banned teammate. But you can see here that we drop our second skill, then we instantly use our first skill. We wait for the Baldum to get super low, and that's when we use our ultimate to try, excuse me, to try, sorry, still a bit sick, boys. We try and finish him off with the ulti, but it just doesn't work. And the Sephira is able to kill him with 1 HP. I swear he had like 1 HP after that ult and like basic attack that I hit on him. You see Nakaroth coming down, so I'm preemptively going to be using my roll, get a 700 crit on him. It's going to, it might not look like a lot, but of course, look at my level. I'm level 4, so a 700 crit on that Nakaroth is certainly going to be doing a bit of damage. You can see his HP there. He's a little bit chunked, and you can see that I was thinking about invading on that camp, but then you can see the Baldum was right behind, so I really didn't want to even bother with that. Had to punish the Tulin just to slow him down. I really did not want to get caught there. That Baldum kind of caught me by surprise. I didn't want to get flipped by him. You can see there I pre-ordered my boots. That's what you want to be doing on any ADC, really. You need to be buying second tier jungle item into your boots, and then your third tier jungle item. or some people do second tier, boots, core item, and then third jungle tier, but I don't really like that. You can see that while we're here clearing our jungle and top lane, the Nacroth actually takes it. I'm not too worried about this because Violet's early game is not the best at all, so of course Nacroth's going to have some early game pressure on me, and really I'm not concerned about that at all. I can see Nacroth invading my red, and I really would just want to go to their own red, but my Annette is really too far behind and we're not able to do it. You can see that I hesitate a bit to roll, and that's the reason we don't get the kill. Pretty unfortunate by me to do such a thing. I just waited for too long, and it really didn't work out for us in the end. You can see they're still down here though, and I'm panning my map. Use my ultimate onto that Nacroth. Very well played by us to save it. I see that this Caffeine uses her sprint, so now I know that she's going to die anyways, because of course we're just going to indefinitely slow her with our newfound red buff that we got off of Nacroth's body, and also the second skill. And I can't believe they're buffing the cooldown time of the second skill, because it's so helpful, guys. And also we can see Tool in here use his double dash, which means just a dash and a flicker. That's how you know instantly that he has no mobility to escape you, and that's just the time to instantly go in. I know their red buff's up because I was thinking about invading it while their Nacroth was on my own. You can see here, guys, the way that I clear these waves at mid, super easy, just to instantly forming a straight line. You can see also I'm being super aggressive versus Nacroth. Throw my ultimate, we're able to kill him. You can see Oma and Baldum, those are two very likely people that could kill me. You can see Baldum uses the ult there. I just have to flip over the wall there before he is able to use his toss on me or whatever, and we barely actually survived that. Now I want you guys to take a look at this. You can see that here the Sephiroth's fighting, and I instantly use my first ultimate into my first skill, guys, in order to save time. Look at this. I'll queue up my roll, so now I have the charge up basic attack, use my ultimate, and while the ultimate is in mid-air, you cast your second skill, you basic attack. So while the ultimate is in midair, you are going to be basic attacking. That saves so much time, so much casting time, that you can just instantly burst them down for so much of their HP. You don't have to use it as a finisher, really. You can use it like that as a big just damage combo. I love doing that. You're going to see that more than one time in this video. Yeah, just queuing up your first skill, then instantly using your ultimate, then basic attacking, just a nuke of damage that they can do nothing about. We really can't do much right now. We have no vision, so we're just going to wait for Tool in here to use his second skill to clear the wave, and as soon as we see him use his mobility, we're just going to chase him down. We know he has no flicker because he used it earlier, and with our red buff, we can indefinitely just chase him down and kill him. Again, we know this red buff is up, so I do want to fight this Nacroth over it. 100%. You can see we're actually going to be taking this camp, but the red buff does reset. We're just going to go and leave that. Don't be too greedy because we know that we can be collapsed on by mid at any time, and also we need to be clearing the mid wave here. It's kind of unfortunate in this situation because right now we have no support really. We have no vision. Me and Sephiroth, neither of us can run up and check. And again here, I just have to be super careful. You can see that I do queue up my roll. I'm going to use it right now. Throw out my second skill and also use my ultimate preemptively. And guys, how did Nacroth die? If you blinked, you would have missed it. But I'm going to be rewinding it for you guys and just breaking down this fight. You can see that, again, I use my second skill, use my ultimate knowing that the Nacroth is going to be jumping onto me, and then I use my punish to kill him with that 1 HP. Even if he wasn't at 1 HP, I still would have punished him there just to get away with this and make him insanely slowed that he could never catch up to me. Even though he's a Nacroth, it would just give me a lot of time to run away. So very well played by us to immediately roll, then punish. Super quick mechanics that, yeah, you guys should definitely be using your punishes more, just securing kills even, you know, like if you're a jungler and you just want to get funneled, you want to get kills, then just use your punish to last hit. That's also what I've been trying to do, because I feel like on Violet, a lot of the times I'm just getting all the assists. So I've been trying to use my ultimate just to secure kills, like how you saw at the beginning of the game with Baldum. But, I don't know, I just like it to poke a lot more. Like, I'll open up with my ult a lot of the time. You can see here that we just nuke that Caffeine. We're being super aggressive there. We're hop over the wall, able to pick up the Nacroth there as well. We're going to get a nice double kill there. And again, look at the wave clear. Just instantly going to mid lane, going towards the center and clearing all 3 camps. Now we don't even need to go to the mid tower because we know that the minions cannot be stopped. They got completely wiped. So now I'm just going to be going from blue side to red side. And guys, this is why you do not want to be fighting when your full entire jungle clear is up. Because this Naggaroth, on top of dying and giving us gold, he just gave us even more gold just by his entire full jungle clear. Look at this. You can see, I knew the Richter had bush mode, so he was going to be knocking up. I didn't even need to cast or aim my ultimate because I knew that the Ryoma was going nowhere. Sorry if I'm stuttering a bit. I'm just very tired and still a bit sick. I don't know what's going on with me. I think the pills that I'm taking from the doctor are really doing nothing. But you can see that I'm just waiting for someone to cross up into this tower to try and defend it. And sure enough, this Baldum's the unlucky one. You can see he just gets nuked. No crits on that Caffeine. Wow, we did no damage to her. You can see she's ulting. Again, 1.7, but that's not what we're after, guys. We're not after 1.7 crits. What is that nonsense? Give me the 4K crits that Caffeine can do. Don't worry, boys. We'll get up to that. I don't even think we have claves at this point, to be honest. Try to ult there. I thought I got the kill in game, but then I looked and I was like, oh wait, how did I not get that? I don't know how. You can see we're just going to turn back the fight. Just again, having good map awareness, able to realize what was going on. The Baldum was there fighting my team. We had to go and address that, and indeed we do. Just gotta go clear the mid wave here. Tried to kill the tower with just my rolls from outside the turret range, because of course Violet can hit towers. Even if there are no minion waves, just because of how long the first skill is. That's why I'm saying probably that they're probably not going to be buffing the first skill range in those patch notes. They're probably just talking about the actual basic attack. You can see that I actually weave out of the Ryoma stun, which is pretty nice. We basic attacked him, then backed out, then went back in. Pretty cool stuff. But at this point, we are literally just standing in front of them, farming them for damage. You can see Naggaroth, his split push reign ends, because our two side laners went down to exterminate him. Going to throw my ultimate onto the Ryoma, and then instantly use my basic attack, the same exact combo that I used to kill the Tulin earlier. Such a strong combo to be using when you know you can't be casting stuff for super long, or if you know they're going to be moving positions soon. Again here, I know they're all going to be moving soon, so I use my ultimate, and then I instantly use my first skill. Notice how I always have it queued up. Even though I'm not instantly using it, I always have the first skill queued up, like right now, just always waiting for someone to be coming into my range. You can see this Naggaroth, he runs away. I know where he's coming from the other side, so I cast my ult, and again it hits him, but thanks to me queuing up my first skill before he dove me, we were able to shoot him down with the enhanced basic attack from our first skill. We really didn't even have to cast anything while killing that Naggaroth, because we didn't have to cast our ultimate, and we didn't have to cast our first skill, because we preemptively did both of those things, and that helped us out in the long run so much. You will be able to increase your mobility on Violet if you're able to be preemptively using these first skills just very well. Also, by the way, guys, if you stuck around to the end, I'm going to give you a little secret here. The Arcana I'm using actually has 3 Reeve Arcanas. That's to help with the early game. So, quick little tip there. Hope any of you still watching are enjoying that. But you can see there, 18 kills, 50% damage, and the highest... Oh, actually, we were tied in participation anyways with the Annette. But yeah, super clean game, guys, and I can just imagine her being even stronger after her buff. I couldn't even imagine. How much damage would I have just done there if she was buffed? Nobody even knows. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this guide, and I'll talk to you all tomorrow in the next video. Peace out.